In the heart of the Middle East, two non-Arab powerhouses stand at a crossroads. On one side, Turkey, a NATO heavyweight with a massive standing army and a booming domestic drone industry. On the other, Israel, a technological fortress with some of the most advanced air defenses and intelligence networks on the planet. As tensions simmer over regional influence and the Gaza conflict, the world is asking, what would happen if these two giants went head-to-head? Today, we analyze the hardware, the battle readiness, and the global fallout of a Turkey-Israel war. The battle for the skies would be the deciding factor. Israel holds the qualitative edge. As the only country in the region operating the fifth-generation F-35 Adir stealth fighter, Israel can penetrate deep into enemy territory undetected. Their pilots are among the best trained in the world, backed by a massive fleet of F-15s and F-16s. Turkey, however, possesses the quantity. With the second-largest F-16 fleet in NATO, Turkey is currently modernizing its air force with the homegrown fifth-gen fighter, the Khan. While Turkey lacks stealth right now, their sheer volume of aircraft and local manufacturing capability means they can sustain a war of attrition longer than Israel. Turkey has revolutionized modern warfare with its drones. The Bayraktar TB2 and the Akinji are battle-proven, having changed the tide in Libya, Azerbaijan, and Ukraine. Turkey doesn't just use drones, they built thousands of them. Israel, however, is the master of electronic warfare, EW, and AI. Their Fire Weaver system uses AI to link sensors and shooters in real time. If Turkey sends a swarm of drones, Israel's electronic jamming and iron beam laser technology, currently in development, are designed to neutralize them before they even reach the border. If missiles start flying, who has the better shield? Israel has the world's most sophisticated multi-layered defense. Iron Dome for short range, David Sling for medium range, Arrow 2 and 3 for ballistic missiles. Turkey's defense is a hybrid. They operate the Russian S-400, one of the most capable long-range systems ever built, alongside their new indigenous Cyper systems. While Turkey is vulnerable to stealth, their S-400s are a massive deterrent to conventional Israeli jets. Are these militaries battle-tested? Turkey is almost constantly in the field. Their decades-long conflict with the PKK and interventions in Syria and Libya have given their command structure significant experience in combined arms maneuvers and cross-border logistics. Israel exists in a state of perpetual high readiness. The IDF is currently engaged in high-intensity urban warfare and precision strikes. However, Israel's doctrine is built on short, decisive wars. Turkey is built for the long war. This is where it gets complicated. Turkey is a NATO member. Under Article 5, an attack on Turkey is an attack on all. However, Article 5 is for defensive purposes. If Turkey initiates, they are on their own. The United States is Israel's closest ally, but also Turkey's NATO partner. In a direct war, the US would likely be forced to mediate. But if it came to blows, the US Congress historically favors Israel, while the US Pentagon views Turkey as a vital geopolitical hub. A war between these two would likely fracture NATO and force the US to choose between its most strategic base, Incirlik, and its closest ideological ally. So who wins? In a defensive war, both are nearly invincible. Israel's air defense and stealth make a Turkish invasion impossible. Turkey's massive land army, second in NATO, and strategic depth make an Israeli occupation of Turkish soil a suicide mission. The winner would likely be determined by who collapses first economically. Turkey has the industrial might and geography, Israel has the technological edge and US backing. But the true loser? Global stability. What do you think? Could technology beat numbers? Let us know in the comments below.